So you can't just be like this. You gotta be like more.
Just sitting. What do you mean?
That's like not good body language because then you're like closed. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel.
Don't do any of it because we've already done the welcome YouTube channel thing. Do it at the start. Hey guys, we're gonna do that questionnaire.
You don't say it like that. Okay, go. Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's Valaree and
Chris.
You'll be louder.
Chris. It's Chris. Chris.
And we are doing the Q&A. So we're going to be answering questions that we have received from some of our viewers. So yeah, let's get started. So the first question is from, drumroll, from Jordan Udi, and the question is, what are the meanings behind yours and Chris's tats? So my leg tattoo, I actually have to find a picture of it.
This is going very good.
Okay, do you want to go?
Okay, well while she's doing that, I can tell you a couple of mine. I've got maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. You got six in total? 6? Yeah. I've got my back, my arm, my calf. I've got some writing on my rib. One from my 21st. So I guess this one is from my 21st. It's just a little bus that says classic and one way. Me and a couple of friends got it done. So it's a bit, you know, stupid, but it's
Bump love tattoo, eh?
one on my ribs, which says per ardue sergo, which is Latin. It's on my family crest. It just means through difficulties I rise. So yeah, so that's why I got that.
So the first 2 swirls that go underneath the top 2 swirls represent my mum, because my mum is Samoan. So that runs through, and then the top part is my dad, because my dad's Tongan. Well, my dad's half Tongan, half Dutch, but the top designs are Tongan, so it's kind of like Samoan and Tongan swirling together, and that represents my parents together, if that makes sense. So yeah, my cherry blossoms that are on the side, I got when I was like 15. When I was little, I used to climb this tree in my grandma's backyard, and it was a cherry blossom tree. I only just found out that it was actually a plum tree. The flower of the plum tree would blossom and it looked like cherry blossoms, so I got cherry blossoms. It's stupid.
Yeah, so and then so around my ankle I've just got lest we forget, which obviously it's pretty self-explanatory. I have mandala patterns on my calf and my arm, and then I've just got a dove. Obviously doves represent like peace and everything. So one of my good friends started all of my tattoos, and Mama's uncle pretty much finished it all. So when I went, I guess, to get my arm and kind of my back sort of finished and done, it was meant to just mainly be mandala, like continue to do that, but then
my uncle just went in and was like, yeah, only Samoan design, and just pretty much freestyled on his arms.
He did really good, but I guess before we went to, I asked Lana's grandparents and parents permission to make sure it's okay and that they don't mind and everything like that. And then when he was doing it, I was pretty much trying to ask him everything I could about what the symbols meant and everything like that, because obviously being a white fella just getting, you know, you gotta, for me, I just believe you gotta try and understand what you're getting done on you, especially if it's part of people's culture and who they are and their identity. So yeah, with my back is a big cross, obviously, from my faith, and 2 big roses on my shoulder blades, which I guess roses sort of stand for love, and I guess each rose can mean, you know, for love of family and friends. Not really, I don't know, 2 roses, and then Lana's uncle just pretty much did a whole bunch of, then I just said to him on the back, I just sort of told him the shape that I wanted my back to, sort of the outline of it, and then he just did all, yeah, tribal in between it. So yeah, when he was doing when he finished my calf, he goes, oh yeah, all done. And then I was like, okay, sweet. And then he goes, oh wait, come back. And then I went back, and he did, I don't know if you can see it, he did that little bird there. And I looked at him and I said, oh, what's that? And he goes, oh, that's for her. She's always with you now.
So the next question is from Tarina Kaleopa, and her question was, she just pretty much wanted us to talk about each other's weird habits and what we get annoyed at with each other. Chris is really, he's not OCD, but he's very particular with what he does. If we're brushing our teeth and I spit into the sink and I don't rinse it out, he just goes crazy.
Oh, she's a bit messy and a bit, you know.
I'm not messy.
A little, you know.
Shut up.
She gets angry, but I mean, everyone gets angry. And then, yeah, she can be a little bit messy and a little bit, you know, dirty sometimes. So that's probably it, but
Tell him you're joking, that's not true.
not true.
One thing that is annoying that Chris does when he drags me to the gym, like if I come home from work and I'm so tired, he'd be like, get up, we're going to the gym, like, and I'm always like, no, and then I end up getting really, really fun to eat at him, but it's good for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Obviously just common things that when one has a bit less sleep, or if
Yeah.
one gets upset, or if it's a certain time
Yeah,
of
yeah, patience span is like a lot lower than usual, and
or a certain time of, you know, just certain times.
what are you talking about?
No, just, you know, yeah, certain times in life when
Shut up! You're like a guy, man.
no, there's nothing really. Or maybe you're not changing the toilet paper on the toilet roll thing. I don't know, but ain't that hard, mate. No.
And then I go for a shower and I can just smell his little BO like while I'm showering.
Oh, that she said Benji's always hanging in the gut area. No.
So the next question is from Esmond McKenzie, and his question was, bro, I want your Black Hawks cap. Where do you get your caps from?
I was talking about Chicago, yeah, Chicago Tom Hawks hat. I got that from the store in Browns Plains.
It's from Urbanwear,
Browns Plains.
yeah. They have such a good collection of hats.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
also like Culture Kings, they have all those hats there as well. Okay, we got another question from Nessa. Just a quick question. Have you ever considered making an intro and ending your vlogs? Yes. So we were like brainstorming ideas yesterday. We've looked at other vloggers and they do this thing where they have like a photo shoot / video shoot, if it makes sense. And we were like, oh, we should do something like that. And then Chris started going into these ideas about like open up in different languages.
You make me sound bad. Yeah, it sounds crap, but yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so we're in the process. We're just brainstorming heaps because we want it to be good. But yeah, for now we're just pretty happy with the way we open our vlogs and the way we end them. I mean, we could work on the ending because the endings aren't very good. Well, I'm always like, let's end the vlog, and you're always like, I'm lazy. It's all my fault. So yeah, we're working on that as well, and we're also working on doing like a little logo, like where it'll sit right there in all our vlogs.
I think
Hopefully,
probably the thing is trying to get nice enough footage to do
Yeah.
it, you know, or trying to just have a unique idea or
Yeah, because
something
we want to
different.
be different. That's our whole goal, and like, because yeah, everyone's different, and we just want to portray that to you guys that we are different.
Yeah.
Different.
The good different, not the weird.
Yeah, not the weird different. Our next question is from Gina Easy. How do you feel about being so independent with your own house? Yeah, okay, so it feels good. It is our house, but it isn't, if that makes sense. Like, this house is Chris and I's because we bought it, but it's also our family's house because they're the ones that are living here, and
He will continue to live here.
he will continue to live here, yeah. So obviously in the future, me and Chris want to leave this house and like...
This is pretty much just a place that no matter what happens in life, that family can always come here, and Valama's parents, grandparents, sisters, that they will always have a place, and my family as well, like, you know, just no matter what happens in life, that they've always got somewhere they can come to,
Yeah.
and you know, we would only ever sell it or do anything like that is when everyone wants that to happen.
Yeah, help them that little bit.
So we've helped them and they've really helped us as
Yeah.
well. So it's actually, it was very risky doing what we did. A lot of people said we were crazy and that we were stupid and it wouldn't work and whatever, but it's actually, like, we went through some bit of a bumpy road at the start, but I mean everything always goes like that.
Yeah.
But now everything's awesome and things are working out really, really well. And you know, at the end of the day, if you can help out your parents or the people that gave you life and raised you and looked after you, that's what, you know.
Those are your blessings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so this is not really our first home. It is, but it's not, because in the future we want to move out and have our own home where I can decorate and we can have our own space. So it does, we feel like we're independent because we get to do our own thing, you know, we just leave whenever we come home, but it's not really giving us that full feeling of being independent.
You do try and keep your eye a lot more on things as well, like market and what's happening sort of financially in Australia and globally as well. So I guess that's like, I don't know, does that really?
So yeah, we haven't really had that feeling of having our own first home of just us two. But in the future we will. At the moment we're just focusing on living and traveling and trying to build our future.
There's like, obviously that helps us a lot to save for ourselves as well, and also that, you know, that we get to do whatever we want, you know what I mean? It's not like we get, you know, curfews or anything like that, so it's all good.
Okay, now it is time for test question time. But I'm gonna ask Chris, I'll just ask him 5 questions and he's got to answer them, just so you guys have a bit of an idea how we met and how it all started. So yeah, let's see. Question number 1, where did we meet?
We met when we were out. It's kind of embarrassing to say in a bit, but we actually met at Hot Gossip.
Hot Gossip? Yeah, that was the place that we met. It's actually shut down now, only shut down a month ago. And yeah, that's the club that we met.
24th of the 5th, 2014 was the exact date.
I remember just the date even.
It was a Saturday, so yeah. I could go into a lot more detail.
We'll save that for another video of how it all went down. But second question is, who said I love you first?
We spoke about it a lot, we got one of my friends to teach me how to say it in Samoan. And then I said it to her and she goes, oh, well done, that's it, yeah. Did you say that to me or were you just asking, is that how you say it?
Okay, third question is, when did you meet my parents?
So I met Lumma's parents on our second date. So yeah, but it was actually funny, like, I spoke to Lumma's mum before that second date anyway.
My mum,
so she messaged me and, you know, it was just sussing me out. So that's all good, you know, you can look after your kids. It didn't scare me in the slightest. I met her parents on the second. I was scared, like obviously because I wanted to make a good impression, but nothing could have scared me off from her because I knew that, you know, I wanted her and that's what I wanted and I was going after it and yeah.
Okay, next question is, where was our first date?
Our first date? Oh, of course, yeah. So our first date was on a Friday night. I picked Lumma up and we went to the drive-ins. So we went to the drive-in movies at Yatla, I think it was.
So like he picked me up and my grandparents were really strict and I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend or, you know, go on dates with boys. But my parents were cool with it, and so he picked me up and he actually bought a bunch of flowers and chocolates and he was going to come to my door, knock on my door and give my mum flowers. And I was just, and then like when I saw his ute pull up, I ran outside and he was about to hop out to come to my door, but I was like, let's go, let's go, let's go. So then we drove off and then he's like, oh, I had flowers, and then he like showed me, like, oh, how sweet. Got to the drive-ins and he opened up the back of his ute and he had like a mattress, pillows, blankets, like the whole thing set up, and I was like, oh my gosh. And he smells so good. Like, so good.
I remember to have a shower that day, so nah.
Yeah.
And when she jumped in the car, oh man, I remember I was dropping.
Yeah, his face was like red.
Yeah. And then I think she thought I was sunburned or something, and I was just like,
I just kept looking at him
I
like,
knew.
God damn, he is red. Like,
yeah. And I was just like, oh, sorry, I'm really nervous.
Last question is, what dressing or sauce do I always use? That's pretty random, but yeah.
What dressing or sauce? I guess you don't really have a particular dressing or sauce. It depends what dish she eats, really. So sometimes she loves a sweet chili.
Sour cream sweet chili.
Sour cream sweet chili, but with her it just depends on what she eats. So she's very she's very open. Yeah, I'm all rounder.
And if some of you guys may have heard, like throughout our vlogs and throughout this video, Chris calls me Lama. So my name is actually Vailama, but like social media wise, everyone knows me as Valaree. So yeah, Valaree. But whenever Chris says Lama, that's just like what my family and close friends call me.
If you can guess my real name, then
we'll give you a shout out.
No one's gonna give me a guess. But I mean, if you want to try and guess it,
yeah, try and guess Chris's real name.
Yeah, it's obviously
Christina.
Try.
I'm just kidding.
Let people try and guess.
Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, so that comes to the end of our Q&A / boyfriend tag. That's what it's called. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. We might do more of these Q&As every time we get a new bunch of questions. Yeah, and we hope we did good for our first Q&A because we were like a little awkward at the start, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not very good in front of the camera, so
you're getting there.
I do be a bit.
And don't forget to subscribe and like to our channel. We upload vlogs every week yet. At the moment we're just uploading on Friday nights, but we're thinking of doing Sunday because that's when everyone just chills out, is on Facebook, on social media, checking everything, watching videos before they start their week. So we are thinking of uploading on Sunday nights. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'm so used to saying that. Hope you enjoyed this vlog, that's what I just said. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a like, share, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next vlog / video.
Just keep on watching and liking and subscribing.
Yes.